The following is a presentation of the Pro Wrestling Report. Informative, entertaining, and real since 1998.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Be the Booker for this Sunday's WWE TLC pay-per-view. Damian Nelson standing alongside the alleged one-time backyard female knockouts hardcore Hall of Famer.
What have you ever won? Seriously.
I defeated Kevin Thorne at Blizzard Brawl.
Sure.
I'm the 2010 Pro Wrestling Radio Host of the Year.
That was last year. It's completely irrelevant. What's that song? What have you done for me lately? Yeah. Come on.
In this segment, what I do is keep control. What he does is share with you how he would book the prescribed matchups at this Sunday's WWE TLC pay-per-view from a booker's point of view, not just looking at the Sunday, but looking forward to the Royal Rumble and maybe even as far as WrestleMania. So, without further ado, let's get to the card. And the first matchup we're going to discuss.
The opening match, the curtain jerker. Cody Rhodes, Booker T.
First matchup we're going to discuss is for the Intercontinental Championship. It is the endorsed Cody Rhodes going up against the washed-up Booker T.
Oh, really? You're calling him washed up? You know someone's going to tweet out there that at Damian Nelson just buried at 5-time Booker T?
I am a big fan of Booker T. Booker T has mentioned and stated on his own accord that he is no longer an active wrestler, he is an announcer. Right. However, as compared to Cody Rhodes, who is a fresh talent, Booker T is comparatively washed up. He is a five-time WCW champion. And David Arquette's a one-time WCW champion.
Right. Interesting match. This is the match right
Cody Rhodes wins. The next matchup, Randy Orton versus...
Stop. This is an interesting match. This is the match that's going to set the tone for Cody Rhodes. This is either going to make him or break him.
It's already made.
Good thing for Cody Rhodes that Booker T and Cody's dad Dusty are like this. So you know Booker T is going to protect Cody, make him look like $1 million. But it's very simple. Booker T, yes, may not have wrestled since the Royal Rumble, but he's definitely not going to come back and do the JOB to Cody. Okay? So the part that kind of throws everything off is that this year is for the IC Championship, which means Booker T could win by disqualification, which, if I'm booking this, is exactly how I do it.
But you already picked Cody.
No, I did not. See, I'm an orange, okay? I am the bright sunshine of this show. That's why I choose orange. You are the doom and gloom. That's why you're black. So, with all that being said, Cody Rhodes...
What'd you just say?
I said you're doom and gloom. With all that being said, Cody Rhodes will eventually get frustrated, lose his temper, and put a chair or a boot or a belt or something to Booker T and lose that match by disqualification.
What was it that Jesse the Body Ventura always said? Win if you can, lose if you must,
but
always cheat and never get caught.
Well,
as long as Cody Rhodes walks out, the Intercontinental Champion, continuing his reign with the vintage title, all will be well in the
Booker
world.
T's not going to come back for one pay-per-view with that one just being TLC. He might come back for a payoff on the Royal Rumble, but definitely not for one shot to put over Cody Rhodes. So your boy Cody will retain the IC Championship, but will not be the winner.
Next matchup pits Randy Orton up against the Barrett Barrage in Wade Barrett. These two had a matchup on Tribute to the Troops. We see another matchup, but this one has a stipulation come this Sunday, and it's tables.
Tables. A tables match. What a great way for a babyface to lose, but not really mean anything. Remember when Sheamus beat John Cena?
By a fluke?
By putting him through a table on accident?
Mm-hmm.
They really need something to keep the Wade Barrett going forward. Right now, Randy Orton, as talented as he is so vanilla. There is nothing sexy about him right now.
He's pretty tan.
You know what I mean. Right now, his charisma is blah.
It's all about color with you this week. Orange, black, vanilla.
Well, no, vanilla's a flavor.
It's also a color
But
on the palette.
Randy needs something. And maybe he needs to go through a table to reignite that fire, to reignite those voices in his head, to give him some edge. That's why I'm going Wade Barrett in the tables match over Randy Orton.
Next matchup is Kevin Nash versus Triple H. This is a ladder match. On top of the ladder, above the ladder, will be a sledgehammer. And this one's a bit unique because you win by pinfall or submission. However, the winner gets to climb that ladder, grab that sledgehammer, and use it as they please.
You know, when we watched the Slammies on Monday night, and they showed Triple H giving the tombstone to Undertaker, I forget.
You know Triple H ended the streak.
Yes.
That's what he said anyways.
Kind of. And the part of the match that they showed when he went for the pinfall for the 1, 2, and Taker kicks out, and you see the look of shock and the way Triple H crawled back and laid up against that bottom rope and sold it and used his facial expressions, that never happens anymore. That 3 or 4 seconds reminded me just how good Triple H is. Just by not even doing a move, just by how he sold the Undertaker kicking out of that tombstone.
Arguably, he's that damn good.
Well, he is that damn good. And now he's going to be in a match with, let's face it, one of his best friends in the entire universe. Now, Kevin Nash is not built to do a ladder match. So you got to figure this match is going to be brutal, it's going to be barbaric, it's going to be violent. Kevin Nash is only going to be climbing that ladder once or twice throughout the match. I honestly think if these two guys can stay on the ground and make it a fight, that these two guys can have one heck of an old school match. Not saying it's going to be 5-star, but I'm saying if you're looking for a fight of a match, this is the one.
Here's what's interesting, though. Neither has any reason to climb the ladder during the match because you don't get the sledgehammer opportunity until the match is over. You have to win in the ring by pinfall or submission, which leads to your point about this being a good matchup between two friends. It's almost best friends, better enemies. Shawn Michaels and Triple H. I'm sorry, Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash in 1995.
I think Triple H can win this match. He should win this match. But at the end, somehow Nash will get that sledgehammer and one more time take out Triple
Really?
H.
One more time, leading to the Rumble?
Well, absolutely. But you got to figure both guys will want to be in the Rumble.
Why would Triple H want to be in the Rumble?
Triple H will want a world title match, won't he?
Why?
Why wouldn't he? It's the Royal Rumble. It's the headline WrestleMania. Both guys would want to be in there. So if Triple H wins, then the feud is over, but unless there's got to be some shenanigans afterwards. But I'm going to go with Kevin Nash. I think somehow Kevin Nash, maybe with the help of John Laryngitis, Johnny Ace, the dude with the attitude.
That's the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, right?
Yes, who got the Lifetime Achievement Award on Monday Night Raw.
Is he also the interim Raw General Manager?
Yes, he is.
Just clearing that up.
So I could see Johnny Ace helping Kevin Nash beat Triple H at TLC.
The United States Championship will be on the line as the 2011 Pro Wrestling Report Wrestler of the Year, Dolph Ziggler, defends against Zack Ryder. This match has been built for a long time. Ziggler did not want it, does not want it. Ryder has his chance. There are rumors, David Hero, that there could be a special guest referee in this matchup, and his name is John Cena. John Cena, he ain't got no match.
He's got nothing.
He hasn't even been
right.
talked about as it pertains to TLC. But obviously, remember, John Cena gave up his opportunity on Raw so that Zack Ryder could have this opportunity at Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler has been doing nothing but really one-upping Zack Ryder for the past couple weeks. And on Monday Night Raw, when he stole his Slammy, it kind of was, that was the writing on the wall for me. That Zack Ryder is finally going to get his revenge. He's like, you know what, steal my Slammy because I am somehow going to steal your United States title.
Really?
Absolutely.
Woo, woo, woo.
Well, but now let's keep in mind, if John Cena's involved in this, that could be a completely different X factor. I could see John Cena screwing up and costing Zack Ryder his chance.
Part of those heel hints.
The groundwork has been laid to turn John Cena heel. And what better way to do it than to screw over the new chosen one of wrestling, I guess, on the Raw brand? But now, I'm booking this without John Cena as the referee. If John Cena is the ref, then Dolph Ziggler is going to win.
Dolph Ziggler drops his title, the United States Championship, to Zack Ryder. It does seem like it's moving in that direction. However, I don't see how this does anything for Dolph Ziggler, who at this time, I feel, needs to have some gold around his waist to justify his mouth.
But here's the thing. If Zack Ryder doesn't win, then where does he go? He's done. He's had how many opportunities?
He keeps getting endorsed by Hugh Jackman and the Divas and John Cena.
That wasn't Magnus?
No, that wasn't.
Looks just like him. Sergeant
Australia,
Slaughter.
UK, two different places.
Oh, gotcha. Well, they both sound similar.
Can't believe this. I can't believe, really?
The next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. A chairs match. Shocking. What do you do, sit down, stare at each other?
Mark Henry defends his World Heavyweight Championship against The Big Show. Now, these two have been going at it since the summer, and I believe they both have at least some bragging rights over one another as it pertains to the matchups that they've had. You could almost consider this the rubber match. You always, or at least I've got to think, that Mark Henry will retain his championship on this night because he will keep it through WrestleMania, because I don't see another option.
Well, honestly, I'm going to agree with you. Mark Henry definitely is going to retain the title. Here's why. He was left laying in the ring at Tribute to the Troops. Okay? One of the more watched shows. John Cena beat him. So he's a weekend champion, but as a heel.
John Cena didn't beat him this past Monday night on Raw, though, so I guess maybe it was
but still
getting back.
But what I'm just saying is that Mark Henry is a weakened heel. So if he was the weakened babyface, then I would say, hey, Big Show might have a better chance to win. But Mark Henry is on a roll. He's believable. He's a monster. Even with the busted up ankle, he still picked up Big Show and body slammed him. So he has the power. He has the strength. Now he's going to have a chair. Mark Henry is going to retain the World Championship at TLC.
TLC is this Sunday night on pay-per-view, live from Baltimore, Maryland. Pro Wrestling Report, for all of you in southeastern Wisconsin, is going to be hosting a viewing party. It's going to be at Karma Bar and Grill. It's absolutely free of charge, starting at 6 p.m., where you can come down and meet the host. Our Survivor Series, our host was Maria Kanellis. And this time, our host for TLC is going to be none other than badass Billy Gunn.
I'm not hosting?
Absolutely not.
Billy Gunn's hosting?
Billy
I
Gunn
thought
is
he was
hosting.
a special guest.
He is a special guest. He is the guest host. You are having a Christmas party, I understand.
Yes, I am, and we're going to have tons of stuff to give away. Linda Kay is going to have a mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Stop. We're not in the Middle East here. We're talking about Christmas.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it's the main event for this Sunday's WWE TLC pay-per-view. Who's going to win that WWE Championship, or who's going to walk out with that WWE Championship? This is Be the Booker from the Pro Wrestling Report. The Pro Wrestling Report is hosting a viewing party for WWE TLC on Sunday, December 18th at Karma Bar and Grill on 600 East Ogden in the PWR Lounge. Come on down and watch the pay-per-view at no cost and enjoy great food, great fun, great times with the Pro Wrestling Report broadcast team and Billy Gunn. That's right, Billy Gunn joining us live at Karma Bar and Grill for WWE TLC Sunday, December 18th. The Pro Wrestling Report. Welcome back to the Pro Wrestling Report. Be the Booker. Damian Nelson standing alongside.
It's called the pencil.
David Hero. And we're talking about WWE TLC, which is this Sunday night on pay-per-view. And let's take a look at what you did so far. For the Intercontinental Championship, you envision Cody Rhodes walking out, still the Intercontinental Champion, but Booker T somehow or another actually winning the matchup by disqualification, maybe even countout. Randy Orton is a subject of the Barrett barrage as Wade Barrett defeats Orton this Sunday night at TLC. Kevin Nash gets his hand on the Sledgehammer in that ladder matchup between Triple H as he wins and defeats Triple H this Sunday night. Zack Ryder becomes the new United States champion, defeating the 2011 Pro Wrestling Report Wrestler of the Year.
I cannot wait for all those tweets where it'll be at David Hero and at Zack Ryder together.
Well, I firmly believe that you are, by picking him, placing the curse of doom upon him, as you did with your pick of The Miz in the 2011 Pro Wrestling Report draft. This guy is kryptonite. The World Championship will be on the line. And you say that you would see Mark Henry defeating the Big Show.
The world's strongest slam through a couple of chairs? That's brutal, baby.
And the main event. It's for the WWE Championship. It's a three-way TLC match. The champion CM Punk defends against two challengers. The first being Alberto Del Rio and The Miz. And they got a lot out of CM Punk this past Monday night on Raw. CM Punk gets a little bit of revenge at Tribute to the Troops and gets the pinfall victory there. But this one...
No. John Cena got the big pinfall victory over Mark Henry. Were you not... You fell asleep because of that Mary J. Blige song, didn't you? You missed the finish.
Three-way dance, tables, ladders, and chairs all involved.
All three guys have been in this kind of match before. They've all been in Money in the Banks. They've all been in the TLC-style match. You got to figure they've all won one of these kind of matches already. So they're both, all three of them know what they're doing. What better way to give some guy some steam, to give him the biggest push of his career, than to have him win the TLC match.
Why are you wearing a Dos Equis shirt?
Well, this is Alberto Del Rio.
Wait a minute. Did I see that shirt at WWEshop.com for $4?
No.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. It's on clearance because guess what? Nobody cares about Alberto Del Rio anymore. Nobody. You are a party of one. You're the only one who still cares.
So I'm always first in line.
What's the draw? You don't even wear the scarf anymore.
Well, I can't wear the scarf. It's too warm. These lights, the new set. I'll wear it next week for Christmas. I got a special Christmas ADR scarf.
Who wins this match?
There's only one person that can win this match right now.
And he's awesome, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is
CM
Punk. CM Punk has the rocket stuck up his backside.
The Rocketeer?
And is being shot to the moon because right now these two guys have other stuff to worry about. Okay?
Such as?
Well, they do. These two guys are going to screw each other over. ADR and The Miz are going to they're going to mess the whole thing up.
Let's not lose sight of what The Miz said Monday night to end Raw. One of us will walk out of TLC the new WWE champion. That right there gives credence to the point you just made about dissension, egos, and what might be a partnership going into the match won't be one coming out of it.
I'll be honest, I would far rather see The Miz as the champ leaving TLC.
Really?
Absolutely. Points for me. But I got to go with CM Punk. The guy just is rolling. The fans love him. He's selling a ton of merchandise. He's not ready to drop that belt yet.
Well, that is TLC this Sunday night on pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes retains the Intercontinental Championship. Wade Barrett defeats Randy Orton. Kevin Nash defeating Triple H. Zack Ryder defeating Dolph Ziggler. Mark Henry defeating The Big Show. And CM Punk retains his WWE Championship. We'll see what happens this Sunday night live on pay-per-view from Baltimore with WWE TLC. So, for David Hero, this is Damian Nelson saying thank you very much for tuning in to Be the Booker for TLC on pay-per-view. We'll see you soon, everybody.